The former Bachelorette tells PBL about the emotional reasons behind her Dancing with the Stars dedication night performance for Taylor Swift. Jenn Tran used Dancing with the Stars dedication night to make a brave statement about her mental health. The former Bachelorette performed a foxtrot with partner Sasha Farber to Taylor Swift's The Archer, and Tran now tells PBL she chose the Lover track as an ode to her own emotions. The Archer is such a beautiful, beautiful song, talking about flaws and insecurities and feeling unlovable. And I feel like that a lot of the time, Tran, 26, says. I've been through a lot of depression and anxiety in the past, and times where I didn't think that I would still be here today. Derek Ho didn't think he and wife Haley would dance again after her health scare as she makes News.Is return exclusive. That song was really all about me working through those moments, but still being here today and still overcoming those battles every now and then. Tran adds of her decision to dedicate her performance to the 34-year-old pop star. I wanted to really dance my heart out for me, for Taylor, but also for everyone else who had been going through the same things that I've been going through, because I want them to know that they're not alone. During her rehearsal with Farber, 40, Tran said Swift's music transported me to a different place when I was at my lowest of lows, as she opened up about her parents' volatile relationship. I remember walking home from school and seeing, like, cop cars in my driveway and feeling scared and alone. Ilona Maher says she doesn't feel bad for crying on Dancing with the Stars. It felt very right in the moment. Exclusive? Swift, 34, taught Tran that there's so much strength in being vulnerable and allowing other people to see you for who you really are. Her performance earned her a score of 32/40ths, and Judge Bruno Tonioli told her she was moving about like a Swift in the air, while guest judge and former News.Is pro Mark Ballas said, "You're improving every week. Keep it going." Week 5 ended with an elimination after the cast performed a variety of touching dances for dedication night, and saw Brooks Nader and Gleb Savchenko pack their bags. I thought we were gonna win, Savchenko told Nader afterward. I had such a blast working with you. You're super talented and I love you. Never miss a story. Sign up for People's free daily newsletter to stay up to date on the best of what Pople has to offer, from celebrity news to compelling human interest stories. Dancing with the Stars airs Tuesdays at 8 p.m. ET on ABC and Disney Plus and streams the next day on Hulu. Jenn Tran, the vibrant and determined former Bachelorette star, took a deeply personal turn on Dancing with the Stars, News.Is, during its emotional dedication night. Behind the sparkle and grace of her foxtrot with partner Sasha Farber, there was a story of heartache, resilience, and the struggle to overcome her darkest moments. The 26-year-old reality TV star revealed in an exclusive interview with People that her performance was not just a dance. It was an ode to her own emotional journey and a tribute to the strength that she has had to summon again and again to keep moving forward. Her chosen song for the night was Taylor Swift's haunting ballad, The Archer, a track that resonated deeply with Jenn. The song, from Swift's Lover album, speaks to insecurities, vulnerability, and the feeling of being unlovable, a sentiment Jenn knows all too well. The Archer is such a beautiful, beautiful song, talking about flaws and insecurities and feeling unlovable. And I feel like that a lot of the time, Jenn confessed. I've been through a lot of depression and anxiety in the past, and there were times when I didn't think that I would still be here today. Her words were raw and honest, reflecting a side of her that viewers rarely get to see. For many, Jenn's journey from The Bachelorette to News.Is seemed like a dream come true, living a life of fame, performing on one of TV's biggest stages, and sharing her journey with the world. But behind the scenes, Jenn was struggling with her own battles, many of which began long before the cameras ever started rolling. During her rehearsal with Farber, Jenn opened up about the emotional weight she carried into her performance. She revealed that the song wasn't just about her current struggles. It also transported her back to painful memories from her childhood, when her family life was far from stable. I remember walking home from school and seeing cop cars in my driveway and feeling scared and alone, she shared, recounting the trauma of growing up in a home where her parents' relationship was often volatile. The instability in her family life left her feeling isolated, and over the years, those feelings of loneliness turned into struggles with depression and anxiety. For Jenn, dedicating her performance to Taylor Swift was about more than just admiration for the pop star. Swift's music had been a lifeline for her, helping her navigate through some of her lowest moments. Taylor's music transported me to a different place when I was at my lowest of lows, Jenn said. There's so much strength in being vulnerable and allowing other people to see you for who you really are. That sense of vulnerability and raw honesty was on full display during her dedication night performance. Her foxtrot was a graceful yet emotionally charged routine that earned her a score of 32 out of 40 from the judges. Bruno Tonioli praised her movements, comparing her to a Swift in the air, while guest judge and former News.Is pro Mark Ballas encouraged her to keep it going, noting how much she had improved with each passing week. But the most important moment for Jenn wasn't the judges' critiques or the score she received. It was the message she was sending to anyone watching who had ever felt the way she had, lost, broken, or unworthy of love. I wanted to really dance my heart out for me, for Taylor, but also for everyone else who had been going through the same things that I've been going through, Jenn explained. I want them to know that they're not alone. Jenn's admission that she didn't think she would still be here today is a stark reminder of the toll that mental health struggles can take. She described feeling overwhelmed by her emotions at times, trapped in a cycle of self-doubt and despair. But like so many others who have battled mental illness, Jenn found a way to keep going, to put one foot in front of the other, even when it felt impossible. Her dance to The Archer was more than just a performance. It was a statement of survival. It was Jenn showing the world that she had made it through the storm, and that she was still standing, still fighting, still dancing. I've been through some dark times, she admitted, but I'm still here, and that's what matters. In the aftermath of her highly publicized split from The Bachelorette's Devin Strader, Jenn had to confront the painful feelings of rejection and heartbreak all over again. Devin, who broke off their engagement and allegedly ghosted her, left her reeling. It was a betrayal that compounded the already deep-seated insecurities she had been struggling with for years. It felt like I wasn't good enough, Jenn shared, like I was unlovable. But rather than let those feelings consume her, Jenn turned to the one thing that had always brought her solace: music. Taylor Swift's lyrics became her therapy, and songs like The Archer helped her process the emotions that she had been holding onto for so long. It was through Swift's music that Jenn found the strength to heal and to start believing in herself again. Dancing with the Stars offered Jenn a new chapter in her journey, a chance to express her emotions through movement and to connect with others who may be going through similar struggles. Every week, she pushed herself to improve, both technically and emotionally, and each performance became a form of therapy, helping her work through her pain. For Jenn, the dance floor became a safe space where she could be vulnerable and honest, showing the world who she really was, flaws and all. And in doing so, she hoped to inspire others to do the same. I want people to know that it's okay to not be okay, she said. You can feel unlovable sometimes, and you can still make it through. Her courage to speak out about her mental health struggles has resonated with fans, many of whom have reached out to share their own stories of depression, anxiety, and feelings of unworthiness. Jenn's openness has created a community of support, where people can come together and find strength in knowing that they are not alone. As Jenn continues her journey on Dancing with the Stars, she remains focused on personal growth and healing. She knows that her struggles with mental health aren't something that will simply disappear overnight. but she's committed to continuing the work it takes to stay strong. And for Jenn, that means embracing her vulnerabilities, dancing through the pain, and finding joy in the little victories along the way. Her performance to The Archer was a turning point for Jenn, a moment where she took control of her narrative and showed the world that she was more than her struggles. She was a survivor, a fighter, and someone who was learning to love herself again.